Hello and welcome back to Kylie Savage Psychic Medium for our weekly Oracle card reading. And this is from the 9th of March 2019 to the 15th of March 2019. We have here 6 cards, 4 from the Wisdom of Avalon by Colette Baron-Reid, 1 card from the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell, and 1 card from the Spirit Animal Oracle, also by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, Spirit in our last few readings has been talking about your dreams and goals. So I'd really like to know any progress that you're making on those, and if the readings are resonating with you and making sense. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments. Remember to click like and subscribe, and let's stay in touch. Okay, so I can see here that with the Fire Fairy as our anchor card, we are talking about creative action. We are talking about our dreams and our goals, and we are talking about illuminating. If we've been in the dark about anything, if we're not sure where we're headed, what we're doing, what the dream or goal is, the Fire Fairy is stepping on board to make things clearer and to shine her light on our path. Now the thing is too, I'm a fire element, so I really relate with that, and I know we need to work with all the elements. And the thing about fire is, it is, it's really high, intense energy, and it's really, I'd say Fire Fairy's leaping in here at the moment to give us that spark, to give us the push, the motivation to get things done. And so this is a week we can really capitalize upon the fire energy, maybe working with the fire element, bringing it in. Even things like candles, that's working with the fire element. So that we can get a move on, get our dreams and our goals, put them into action. Fire is very much about action. It's about the cycle, from the spark to the full flame, to the destruction and the clearing, to the spark again. So, and fire is really cleansing as well. So perhaps sometimes it's not just illumination we need, it's not just energy we need. Sometimes we need to let things go, we need a clearing, and we need a cleansing so that we can let go of the things that are stopping us, which are getting in our way, the blocks to the motivation and the blocks to from our inspired action and creative action. So, and with the Death card there, I'd say that's going to come into it. So we need to look this week at perhaps where we're holding ourselves back, where our energy is going. I was looking at things like where we self-sabotage and where we get into our shadow comforts, which is something I've learned about recently. And one of the things I saw, my shadow comforts suck up my time, the procrastinating scrolling on the social media apps, getting involved in other people's business because it seems like more fun than working on my own business. Things like not exercising, like trying to be kind to myself and letting myself off the hook and not exercising. I'll be using the energy of the Fire Fairy to get my walking practice happening again. Sometimes we just need that little bit of strong encouragement. I wouldn't say push, I'd say strong encouragement so that we can get moving. Okay, now when you see the Death card, very rarely, if ever, does it mean a physical death. We have it opposite the Crow, so it's an extra message about harnessing the magic in our lives. Looking for it, we've got the Hawk with the omens and signs, and the Death card is about transformation. If you see death in tarot, that is what it means. It means transformation. Crow is also a symbol of death, very much in indigenous cultures, and yes, it's a carrion bird, and of course it has those natural associations with death, yet what it means is Crow has a part in the cycle of life, in the transformation, taking that carrion and turning it into nutrients for new life. So please don't be distressed if you ever see a Death card in any decks, because what it means is transformation and change. And looking with the Fire Fairy, I feel like this really is a cleansing week. Spirit want to give us that message about cleansing. Okay, focus. And focus opposite the Death means that once we've had this clearing and this cleansing, we need to keep our eye on the prize. We really need to focus on what the goal is, and that our focus will be sharpened by this cleansing period and also by the Fire Fairy giving us that, extra spark, that extra oomph to get on and do these things. So when you're focusing, you take action, even if it's going for a walk and clearing out your head and having a bit of a physical cleanse, draining off excess energy. And then, you often find on the way back, once that nervous energy has been run off, walked out, that you get, you have clarity of thought and ideas come easily to you. You connect with spirit, your intuition is very clear, and you're calm and relaxed in that beautiful state, and ideas come. So take action on those ideas, write them down. Don't judge them as you're getting them down. This is a process. And write things on your mirror in the liquid chalk. Write a list of goals from the focus, journal, do things. But really, I feel really strongly with the Fire Fairy and these other cards. This is an action week. We need to take action. So when you get that clarity of focus, when you get that illumination, take some action and get these things written down and then take baby steps towards them. Okay, Hawk is saying Spirit is there every step of the way for us and with us, like they are with anything, and you'll be getting very clear signs from Spirit this week. Now remember, Spirit can show up for us in so many ways. Because we've got 2 bird cards, look for the feathers. Different feathers have different meanings. Like for my guide grey feather, I will receive grey feathers. I've had other guides come in and give me different coloured feathers. When I'm feeling a little bit low and there's not much in the tank, I'll get a lot of pink feathers and I'll get them right on my doorstep. And that's Spirit's unconditional love and them saying, don't give up. Okay, so look for the signs and let me know in the comments, what signs you received this week. And the signs come just when you need them, in just the right way. Number plates on cars, always look for that. I see my birth numbers and number plates. I see my initials. I'll also see the number 30 and 303, because they're my birth and life path numbers. And they're just signs for me, or 73, my birth numbers. Signs for me that I'm on the right track. Spirit have my back, my front, my everything, and they are supporting me in this. Okay, Leap, this card is saying you go first, the universe will catch you. This is like one of the most fundamental spiritual laws. We need to take these leaps of faith. If we just sit back and do nothing, and Spirit is saying this is an action week, then we can't expect Spirit to meet us anywhere because we haven't taken any action. We haven't moved in any direction. All we've done is, stay at home and hide under the covers and procrastinate. And Spirit is saying this is the week to, take that leap. Even if it's a baby step, do something. Take some inspired positive action towards bringing your goals and dreams about. Towards, making that creative project. Perhaps you need to clean your space, get new supplies. Don't get lost in the art shop though. Just remember manageable steps and keep yourself accountable. The thing is, Spirit always meets us along the way. Colette has that great saying from somewhere, and you take one step towards the gods, they take 10 towards you. It's a law of action. The universe responds when we first take the action. So this is a week to not hide, not be shy. Remember, it only needs to be baby steps. Get out of our comfort zones, grow, grow, grow. Use the fire element, use Spirit's, extra oomph of energy they're blessing us with this week. Use the illumination so that we can get clear on what it is we want and go for it. I'm wishing you every absolute positive blessing that I can wish for you this week. If you'd like to chat about this, if you'd like to find out more about my readings and my work, I'd love for you to get in touch. The best way is through email, and it's Kylie Savage, it's KYLIE Psychic, all one word, PPSYCHIC@gmail.com. Drop me an email. The other way to get in touch with me is my Facebook page, which is Kylie Savage Psychic Medium, and I'm also on Instagram. So let me know how things are going for you this week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.